Hello, my name is Josh Valentin, and today I'm going to show you several ways to create a strong password that you will remember and keep you safe. Studies show that when asked to create a password, most people tend to use names or numbers that are closely associated to their lives or loved ones. Numbers such as birthdays, relatives' birthdays, or names, or even common nicknames. These examples are not the ideal way to create a password because they're easy to find out, and if a malicious individual wants to gain access to your information, the first thing they're going to try are numbers that are closely associated with you. An address, phone number, stuff like that. Now there are several methods on creating a secure password. One method is using phrases that are somewhat foreign. So a smart way to develop an easy to remember password is to use and combine three small words that you're going to remember. For example, a phrase like cats go woof can be considered a phrase and somewhat foreign. Another way to use this method is to create your own abbreviations. For example, you can use your lyrics from a favorite song like Here Comes the Sun and just use HCTS and add some numbers in the end that you will remember. Another method would be using codes, and you can turn letters into numbers when first thinking of a phrase. So take a telephone pad and jot down the letters associated with each number. Now take some numbers and create a phrase with it. Now you can create a phrase with alphanumerics using both the alphabet and numbers to create a password that you're going to remember. You can also take a word or phrase and remove the vowels from it. For example, take a phrase like eat the cheeseburger, and that becomes TTCHSBRGR. Use this with any phrase you want and make sure to practice it because it can be tedious if you want to use this method. An important thing to look out for when some websites or applications you're creating a password for can be case sensitive at times. Now, case sensitive refers to whether the phrase contains a capital letter or not. For example, if you were going to include my name in a password, it would be capital J and the rest is lowercase. You can also choose to capitalize any letter in my name, so it doesn't have to be capital J. It could be capital O and all the other letters are lowercase. And it can be more than one. So you can have a capital J, lowercase o, lowercase s, capital H, lowercase u, and a capital A. It doesn't matter. These are just additional ways and methods for people to jump through when they're trying to, figure out your password. Excuse me. You also don't want to use the same password for several logins, especially if they involve sensitive financial or other personal information. So when registering on websites that ask for your email address, also never use the same password as you do for your email account. So you want to have a change of pace when it comes to your passwords. You don't want to use the same password all the time. You want to change it up depending on the application and the website. Always remember that it's also extremely important to write down your password just in case you forget it and keep it somewhere safe. You don't want to depend on this though, because the point of creating a password that you know and memorize is that you don't have to look back on a piece of paper to memorize it. So practice typing it until you memorize it. If you say the letters or numbers to yourself as you type them, you'll begin to get kind of rhythm down, and this can help with memorization. So when you're typing down your password, create a rhythm to it and just do it, make a song out of it. It doesn't matter, as long as whatever helps you memorize the password is the best way to memorize. Your own methods, just be creative. So, in conclusion, basically today we learned different methods of creating a password, from using alphanumerics to creating your own abbreviations. Just remember to be creative and be safe with your information. And I hope you all learned something today and found the information valuable. Now, go and create some secure passwords and have a great day.